Sup shredders, my name is Logan aka Spider Hands and welcome to SP Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track from an artist named Sam R.I. And we're also with Trust One, and the song's called Copperfield. Switch over to here. Sam R.I. and Trust One, Copperfield. Sam R.I. new video, Copperfield, produced by Trust One, featuring various artists, out June 18th. Limited cassette and CD. Dope. Cool, man. Let's have a listen to this track from start to finish. It's very short, but that's okay. We'll see how we go with this, and hear what we think. Boom. All right, I'm not super knowledgeable about music video production and all that kind of jazz, so I don't typically talk too much about like the way the video is made or how it makes me feel or whatever. I usually focus on the song. So this will be good. I'm looking forward to it. Before we get into the vocals, I do have an appreciation for the way that it came with the pianos. Like, let's just go back to the start and kind of listen to those instruments. Yeah, that is an interesting sounding drum kit. I haven't really heard a drum kit like that in a long time. It has like a kind of a raw kind of acoustic tone to it, which I kind of like. I think it works well with the piano. Kind of gives more of a sort of an analog vibe to it. There is all sorts of wizardry you can accomplish these days with that sort of stuff, but I dig the vibe of it. There is like a low-lying sort of overdriven bass or something like that in there. And you get a wow like wow guitar or something like that.
For the dollar bill, I seen people rob and steal, end up with their father killed, living life drama field. Shit is not surreal, magic tricks, Copperfield. This lock and seal in the cage and never got a pill. Where the serpents roam, heavy smells, burning chrome. Never had a kitchen job, everybody working stoves.
Damn, man. Flow's sick. Coming through clearly. I'm probably going to need to listen to this one a few times just to catch all the words, but I dig how it's sitting in the mix. Nice and present. And dope so far.
Plausible dudes, one honorable cruise, but stab a fork at my meal, your next hospital food. Spitting facts got me paying different tax, a real hustler. I lose it all and then get it back. Why these fiends trying to survey samples? Tap dance on the work in my Hermes sandals. Ducking ops, black Glocks with the burnt gray handles. Blow a bitch brains out like a birthday candle.
That's done. That's Copperfield. That was short. We're in a weird place right now with music where like a single is now like a minute. It's wild, man. I mean, like, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense, right? Because of the reality is that we live in a world where people aren't really even paying for songs anymore. They're paying to stream them. So, the argument of, oh, is this worth my money to purchase it if it's only a minute, is actually gone. As long as the music sounds good, as long as it's mixed and mastered well, as long as the people perform on it well, you just listen to it and you enjoy it. And it's short and sweet. At a minute, that's almost criminally, like, sufficient. And it just fades out like that. That main sort of theme with the bass, drums, piano, kind of, it's neutral enough to sort of carry whatever you want to on top of it, but it's also got a swagger to it that sort of encapsulates the overall vibe from the video itself, showing the guys confidently showing their wares. And the overshots of the city at night. I get it. It's got a sort of that kind of underground kind of vibe. It's not over the top or anything like that. It's just two people at the top of their game, respectively, are just sitting there spitting truth, I suppose. That's basically the vibe I get from this track. The edits are pretty slick, but again, I don't know a lot about music video production or whatever, so I'm going to stick to the music. I'm just going to listen through the verse one more time just so I can get a scope of the lyrics, and then we'll basically do the conclusion. All right, so like, for $1 bill, so is he talking about all the people that he's seen do sort of crazy stuff in order to attain wealth, and how like it just becomes completely tumultuous and trying to drama field? Is that the kind of cop? Never had a kitchen job, everybody working stoves. Oh, what's that part? What?
Seal in the cage and never got a pill. Where the serpents roam, heavy smells, burning chrome. Never had a kitchen job, everybody working stoves. No crisp pops, only open the ziplocs. Everything for the big guap, money taller than Chris Box. Plausible dudes, one eye.
Money taller than. Okay, all right.
Plausible dudes, one honorable cruise. But stab a fork at my meal, your next hospital food. Spitting facts got me paying different tax. A real hustler, I lose it all and then get it back.
Real hustler, I lose it all and then I get it back. Spitting facts, are we paying different tax? What does that mean? Is there ways you can interpret that, eh? Like, is he talking about like how he's making overseas income and he has to pay different taxes for that? Or is it like a metaphorical kind of thing?
I lose it all and then get it back. Why these fiends trying to survey samples? Tap dance on the work in my Hermes sandals. Ducking ops, black glass.
that flex, man. He's just grooving on top of it, man. He's on top of the world.
Ducking ops, black Glocks with the burnt gray handles. Blow a bitch brains out like a birthday candle.
Oh, that got really dark at the end, didn't it?
Black Glocks with the burnt gray handles. Blow a bitch brains out like a birthday candle.
Okay. That was nice wordplay at the end. It just got real heavy with the Glocks at the end, though, didn't it? But then again, it's okay. It's all right. We going for that kind of, I don't know. I don't know really how to describe this. There's words I want to use, but I don't know if they apply. It's sort of like thuggish kind of gangster aesthetic with this. You know, I've reviewed a lot of hip-hop over the last year or so. Like, I'd say probably half of the music I review is hip-hop. So that would be like 800, 900 tracks I reviewed, hip-hop tracks, on and off this stuff. And I still don't really have a good understanding of like the words I'm supposed to use for the different things. I don't know if they're current anymore from when like I was like a teenager listening to hip hop and stuff like that. But like if I was to kind of like sort of sum up my views of this, he's talking about how people will do anything they can to make money and then they end up kind of ruining themselves. Everybody working stoves. There's several ways you can sort of take that out. So he's talking about basically how he's different to other people and how like he's spitting facts and he's just talking about the people around him maybe, or like how he's just disappointed by it. And Copperfield's like is Copperfield a place, or is Copperfield like the author Copperfield? It's trying to survey samples, tap dance on the work in my Hermes sandals. And how like he's kind of getting by that and he's sort of making his own way through the world and like he's lost it all and he's gotten it back. And at basically the end of the day, he's slaying, tap dancing on top with the sandals, and he's blowing him out like a birthday candle. Damn, man. That was an intense ride for a minute. There's a lot of content there. That's kind of why I wanted to sort of take my time with this and kind of like absorb it. Apologies if this is maybe a longer video than it needed to be, but I wanted to give this a fair shot, especially because obviously, you know, Samurai, you know, is a talented rapper and is sophisticated in his delivery, has a clear message. This kind of through composed kind of, because this doesn't have a hook. There's officially it's just a big verse, which is fine. Because it's like a concept piece, do you know what I mean? I do have an appreciation of what's been done, though. Like, when you've got a slickly edited and recorded video like this, I'm loving the edits they've done with, like, the animations and, like, this kind of switch-ins and stuff like that, and how they've obviously kind of cut out the artist and kind of, you know, I'm sure that it's cool. And then you had that sort of musical theme with, like, the piano, drums, and bass, and then Sam on top. Yeah, it's very sort of stylistically cohesive, and it's kind of what I expect from Sam RI, and I'm very glad that he's continuing to sort of push himself and improve as an artist and a musician. I wish everyone involved the best of luck in future. Samurai Trust One, who again was Trust One produced this. Looking forward to it. Yeah, that's basically my review of Copperfield. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this review. Hoping this won't be too much of a chaotic review to edit, but we'll see how we go. Please do go show some love to Samurai and Trust One on their various social medias. Shout outs to Parker the Plug, Parker the Plug, who was the YouTube channel hosting this. And yeah, stay cool, stay safe. Please also remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as you need all the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. Catch you in the next review. Spider hands out.